As beginners in watercolor, flowers are the most common painting that every artist is excited to create. So let's see how I am going to fare on this one, as flowers have been a struggle for me since I started. Hello everyone and welcome to FayPaints. In this channel, you will see me teach myself watercolor art following the techniques I have learned in video tutorials. So stay tuned and let's learn this art together. I have not been good in painting flowers, but I was able to pick up some techniques that I want to try out and see if it works for me. So, for the first flower, the tutorial says is to place 3 dots of paint. So let's put the paint here and here. So I need more paint. Let's just add some. And then after putting the paint, clean the brush with water and gently pull the paint. Okay, let's add more paint. Just dab it there. So now I'll clean my brush and then slowly pull out the paint to make these soft petals. Okay, we'll do it one more here. Okay, so far the petals look pretty. They look like soft butterfly wings. So we'll place paint here. Let's get more. And the same process, we'll pull the paint with a clean, moist brush. Just add more paint. Okay, clean my brush. Okay, there. Nice, isn't it? And for the center, I'll grab a darker shade of paint and just dab on the center of the petals and let it spread or bleed on the petals, giving us this nice center for the flower. So in order for the paint to bleed nicely, make sure the petals have not dried up yet. I remember messing up first painting this way on the last episode and it didn't look nice. Well, I'm happy with the outcome. Let's make 3 of these flowers following the same technique. Pardon me if I keep rotating my paper, as it is easier for me to pull the paint towards me. Okay, so now the flowers are done. Maybe let's put some stems on. Just darken this up a little. I'm gonna mix some greens. Maybe put one here. One here. And maybe here. And now for the leaves, I'll just place some small ones so not to overpower the flowers. And I think they look so cute. It's not perfect, but it's nice. I like it. Now for the second type of flower, following the same technique, but this time instead of putting a dot of paint, I'll create this banana shape like. And then we'll pull the paint from here. Looks like it seems that I did not clean my brush well. I was hoping to get softer petals than this. Maybe we'll try on the next flower. Just make it darker here. Okay, I'll make another one. This time I'm making sure my brush is clean. So I'm gonna place a paint here. Okay, I'm gonna clean my brush. And let's pull the paint. Nicely done. So this is the effect that I was looking for. I have this nice transition of dark shade to lighter shade, or this washed out effect. Am I saying this right? Please comment below what you think. So maybe let's do 2 more of these. Okay, I want to show this to you. Just let's focus. See here the sharp edges on the petals, while this here, the petals look softer. So it's nice to note that when doing this technique before pulling the paint out or creating the petals, make sure the brush is clean and moist. Also, not wet but moist. Now I'll just wet these parts a little because I will be putting a darker shade to give the flower more depth. Just grab this red violet shade and apply them on the bottom of the flower. Okay, just spread it a little to blend there, and then we'll add a stem. And here. And we'll throw in some grass. I want the leaves to be longer this time. Now for the third flower, let's make tulips. And this is probably my favorite, the easiest so far, that is for me. So you see, I'm applying water on the paper, making these round strokes. And grabbing some paint, I'll just apply it where I wet the paper. And see how the paint spreads? And using the tip of my brush, I can easily control where I want the paint to go. The paint will only go where I wet the paper, and that's the area I will only work on, using the tip of my brush. And I find this technique the easiest one for me. Maybe just put a little more here. And let's make another one here, maybe a yellow one. So round strokes. And just apply the paint and let it spread. Too much water. Maybe let's make 2 more of these. Now let's make the stems. If you notice, stems are also a struggle for me. I have a hard time making clean, thin lines. As you can see, my stems are thick and uneven. I tend to put pressure on my brush when I'm doing lines, and that's why they become thick. This is one I need to practice on, I think. Okay, great! And I am done. And maybe let's just put white paint at the center of this here. There you go. I am happy with my outcome today. It's not perfect, but it looks nicer than what I've done in the past. So now I guess I just cut these into 3 and maybe make them into bookmarks or just frame them individually. If you got any value from this session today, make sure to like this video and throw in some comments of what you think. That's it for today, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell to be updated every time I upload a new video. Thanks again for watching. Bye!